Hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's episode of Critical Role, where a bunch of us nerdy-ass voice actors sit around and play Dungeons and Dragons. Like that? Yeah. Before we jump into tonight's episode, we do have some announcements to get through, beginning with our first sponsor of the night, Hit Point Press. Sam.
Hey, guys, remember that ad I did 2 weeks ago for Hit Point Press and their latest product, Fool's Gold Into the Bellowing Wilds, based on the popular YouTube animated series by Dingo Doodles? This jungle-themed campaign setting uncovers the mysteries of the world's deadliest wilderness where everything wants to kill you. Well, they're back. And they have their own special minis to go along with the adventures, including the biggest, baddest Tarrasque I've ever seen.
Okay, that's fucking awesome.
Whoa, it's sharp.
That's huge.
You gonna keep that?
Is it heavy?
I'm gonna
It's
keep
heavy.
it.
Here, I'll pass it around.
That's
You
mine
can
now.
check it out. You can check this out and more at foolsgold5e.com. Man, guys, Hit Point Press sponsoring the show twice in just 3 weeks. They must have. Okay, I have more
Can
bit
you
to
take
do.
that?
More
Okay,
bit
okay,
to do.
okay.
They must have just loved my Broadway musical as much as you all did. I mean, that standing ovation you guys gave me in episode 1 will stay with me forever.
Wait, what? I don't remember giving you a standing ovation.
Sure you did. You all stood up and applauded. Why, I remember it like it was yesterday.
Bravo!
Thank you.
Sam, you were the funniest person alive.
Oh, thank you guys.
Yeah, that's not how I remember it at all,
What?
actually. Yeah, in fact, as I recall...
Huh?
What the hell was that song?
Well, it was a musical. I think it's ready for Broadway.
Well, I would agree with you, but then we'd both be wrong.
The funniest person alive. That does not sound like something I would say to anyone but my own self in the mirror.
Yeah, I'm with Sam here. That's not how it went down. The way I remember it.
Huh? What? Oh, well, thank you for that polite applause.
Yeah, it was a so-so bit.
I guess so.
fine.
Oh, Robbie! Oh my God, you saved me! You saved my life from an assassin attack!
It's all in a day's work.
Oh, Robbie, you are the sexiest person alive. Yep, that's how I remember it.
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, I'm glad we got that all cleared up. Thanks to Hit Point Press and Matt. Back to you.
Thank you. And thanks to the second sponsor of this episode, Ravensburger, and their new title, Echoes, an immersive audio series where players use a deck of illustrated cards and spine-tingling sound cues to complete a story and solve a mystery. All you have to do is install the app, scan the cards, and the sounds and illustrations bring the story to life. Right now, you can choose from 2 stories to play as a group or solo, The Dancer or The Cocktail. And more stories will be released in 2022. So check it out now for yourself at bit.ly/CREchoes. That is bit.ly/CREchoes. And thank you so much for supporting our show, Ravensburger. Yes, there are more announcements. Thank you so much for joining us live on Twitch and YouTube. To join in our live and moderated community chat, please head on over to our Twitch channel. And I believe that's the last of our announcements. Well, to be fair, we had a lot to pick up on in the first couple episodes. Now we're kind of at a decent pace, so thank you for your patience.
Oh no, I'm nervous again.
But let's go ahead and jump into tonight's episode of Critical
We
Role.
split the party!
And welcome back. So, last we left off, this group of individuals, disparate lives and goals, all brought together here in the city of Drusar, managed to cross paths by a brief scuffle in the open streets outside the Spire by Fire Tavern, caught the eye of Sir Bertrand Bell, and as such, offered to gain their trust and a possibility for paying work under Lord Esteros. After an invitation by Bertrand Bell, you agreed to see it through and met with this elderly orc noble-like figure within his estate. There, he seemed interested, but wanted to test you. And by that, he attacked you. You all did battle with him in the middle of his firelit study, and seemed to prove yourself well against this orcish figure with a history of combat and mercenary work, and a heart dedicated to bringing justice and a modicum of good to a city that he sees fraying at the edges. Welcome back.
Hi. I was distracted. I didn't have a pencil, and I noticed that Ashley's not wearing any shoes.
Wow.
She's like,
What a betrayal.
Yeah.
well, it's like that person on the airplane, and you like look over and you're like, oh, okay.
I wore flip-flops today. I'm sitting, crisscross applesauce over here. I don't want to do that with flip-flops. Applesauce. Yes.
This is what happens when we don't get a live count.
I'm not that person on the plane, by the way.
No, you're not.
Never.
You're not.
You know this.
I know.
I wouldn't do it.
After proving yourself capable in combat, Lord Erix Esteros wanted to see if you had the aligned interests. And so he sent you on a brief mission to begin to seal this pact between you. He let you know that there had been some strange elements of thievery going on in one of the warehouses under Perdage Textiles, one of the portions of the business that he oversees. In looking into this, you met some of the interesting figures that watched this warehouse during the day, inspected some of the contents of these crates where some of these thefts had happened, and acquired some strange clues. After waiting outside to see who might leave looking a bit dubious and a bit of questioning and mind probing and getting a read on a few of the members within, you waited to see who was exiting. After sending Orem in invisible, sneaking in as Dennis, the managerial gnome who seemed to be the most shifty of the group from your curious probing, began to dart off in a huff just as the sun was setting and the warehouse was closed, locking you behind in a lightless space with a lot of the group in the alleyway behind it. Dorian left keeping watch on the front as Bertrand Bell and Imogen both rush off to chase after Dennis. So, where we come in, what is happening?
How much time has passed so far?
So far? Since what? Since
this, because like we set up camp in back. Like, how long have we been back there at this point?
At this point, you've been back there for, I'd say, about an hour or so.
I'm getting antsy. Okay.
And we still have the drunk guy next to us too, right? That's
More or
passed
less,
out.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he is out.
And how long's Orem been in
saying
solo?
that I've been in the warehouse?
You've only been there for maybe a minute.
So an hour for them, right? I've got.
Right. You guys all set up,
Yeah.
and we're kind of keeping watch for a while as the sun began to set. People began to leave one after another, and then once you were all situated for a bit, it wasn't until Dennis went ahead and closed up, locked behind, and then bolted, in which you two carried off after that. You stayed back wanting to stay with the rest of the group. So you've been in there for just a couple of minutes, kind of fumbling through the dark as the oil lanterns have been completely closed off. There was light. It is a lightless interior of this warehouse.
We should start with me because I'm the easiest to figure out. I am just between some crates and a wall that I felt, and I've got my blade in hand, and I can't see shit. And I am just like listening for anything, be it my friend.
Well, didn't somebody bang on the door?
Yes.
Back door.
Yeah, the back door.
Right. That
Yes.
Yeah.
Liam knows that was allies, but I just heard goom 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 goom.
Yeah.
And I was like, I messaged you, right? Did I
Yes,
message you?
yes, and you got whispers. Yes,
Whispers
that's what
from
happened.
me. Yeah.
Yes.
Is that what happened? 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't remember.
That's where all of us began to talk in whispers.
Yeah.
Oh. So I'm just thinking I'm right. So I'm just terrified.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're just
you were just scared.
And you
Okay.
two are
But you got the message.
You're too far to communicate with each other now that you've taken off with Bertrand?
Yes.
We don't. The backdoor team doesn't know that the front door team is in motion.
No.
Full frontal.
Full frontal.
Full frontal.
Get it right.
Yes, I'm sorry. I have it written down.
Jesus Christ, where is
just
that
pull,
hiding? Every time I come in here, I never see it.
Stop it, Sam.
Horrible.
And
Oh, that hurt
and sorry, Freaky Friday. What was the information you passed on?
Freaky Friday.
I think it was just like, hey, what's up? How's it going?
No, you
We're
were
here.
telling him.
What
You
was
were letting.
I was like, full frontal is gone.
Yes.
But we're still
Because
here.
I told you mentally.
We should
Yes.
watch our show.
Oh, that happened right before we ended.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a fast
Okay,
roll.
that's true.
Just
But I think I was like,
check chat.
yeah.
So,
Danny.
We're fine.
All right, we're good. We're good.
so are you just currently waiting for something to come through this door?
Yeah, I'm
You-
not doing anything. I'm listening for threat and for anything coming up out of the ground or out of the ceiling. Not necessarily. I mean, I'm listening for everything, but the walls and the doors are likely them, and anything coming up from below or that I can't anticipate is bad.
Fair
And
enough.
That's where I'm at. So
You're keeping
figure out
that-
where everybody else
All
is
right,
rotating.
team back door. What are you doing?
Well,
Yeah.
Should I
okay.
keep?
We know he's in there.
Should I keep? I'm gonna just start scratching on the door.
You now hear
God damn it.
Maybe we should check in with Dorian.
Send one person around to the front and come right back immediately.
Who wants to go?
I'll go.
Okay.
as you
Why is she crawling?
like spider walk your way to the front of the building.
She does this just walking normally.
Yeah. Air biscuits. No, air biscuits are a different thing in the South. So you come around the corner and you see standing nervously Dorian.
Dorian, it's Lana.
Did she like come out of the alley?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Oh, Jesus.
How are you?
I'm not so good. They just took off. I'm by myself.
What happened? Where did they go?
Someone came out of the door, and Bertrand and Imogen just took off after him, and I don't know what to do. I'm so sorry. Yes.
Dad, the little shifty one.
Yes, they took off after her,
Okay.
and here we are.
All right. Do you want to come join Team Backdoor? It's quite fun back there. You shouldn't be up here alone.
I look around to make sure that no one is clocking the area or anyone's coming back, and I go, all right, let's go.
All right.
Come back with them.
Okay, so as you head back to join Team Backdoor and you're waiting, hearing this odd scratching against the metal, Imogen, Bertrand Bell, charging after this figure. One, I would like you both to make stealth checks
Oh.
I'm feeling
Okay.
good. I'm feeling good.
to not. Just to not be noticed from a very paranoid individual that you watch as they're darting quickly, is like looking over their shoulders and ensuring they're not being followed.
Got to look us when
13.
All right.
19.
Oh shit!
We should
Pretty
decide.
spry for it.
As we follow, are we a pair or separate? Like, should we take opposite sides of the street, or should we, like, I throw my arm around you?
In your head, I do not. I move away from you. And in your head, you hear, I don't know what the fuck we're doing. I just saw you run off and didn't think you should be by yourself.
Oh, we're following. Dennis.
Right, but should we really be? Yeah, let's split. Opposite sides of the street.
We drift opposite sides of the
Opposite
street.
sides of the street.
Right as this is happening, you watch as Dennis kind of stops in her stride and glances over to you, Imogen, and goes, I'm terribly sorry. We're closed for the night.
Oh, it's you. I'm not at the. Oh, you know what? We are really close to your business, aren't we? No, I'm just in the area.
Make a deception check.
Industrial part of town.
Okay, here we go. Okay. 22.
22.
Whoa!
All right. Dennis kind of looks at you for a second. You can see the eyes are wide and there's like sweat dripping down the side of her temple. There's a little bit of like a lip twitch to the side, and occasionally it's like looking past you in the alley before going, right, well, feel free to come by tomorrow or later in the week. But unfortunately, we're done for the night. If you're just wandering through.
Just wandering through.
All right, well, stay
and
safe.
you said not to come by until I talked to your employee. Do
Right.
you remember what's going on? Are you okay? You seem a little frazzled.
Oh, well, I had to finish closing up, and, the streets get a bit dangerous here at
they
night, so
do.
I'm just trying to make sure that I'm making my way
Do you
home.
need someone to walk with
Oh,
you?
no,
Because I don't want you to be on
I'm
set.
very used to this entire, this walk. I take it every day, so,
All right.
but thank you. I appreciate it.
I just keep walking, by the way. I just keep getting
just-
ahead of where that conversation is
Yeah,
happening.
you don't seem to gain her attention at all. Right, well, best of luck to you. Do come by once you've spoken with our
Most
employer.
certainly. Thank
and
you so
your-
much
well,
for your time today.
Of course, of course.
All right.
Have a good night.
You too.
Puts up the scarf over the head and then begins kind of like, not a dart, but like a quick walk, and then gets a decent distance away and begins to speed up once more.
I'm going to stay a little further behind, and I'm just going to say to Bertrand in his mind, keep a close watch, because I'm going to be at a distance now.
Not a problem.
Just let me know which direction you're going, mentally.
Like, I have to just think it.
Just tell me mentally.
Okay, straight ahead.
So,
All right.
so you're staying at the,
I'm going to stay out of sight of them, and I'm just going to follow Bertrand's directions.
but staying within mental contact with Bertrand.
Which is like miles. I can be like 4
Still
miles.
straight.
Oh. I got it, Bertrand.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can fucking hear you. Just, you done made me cuss.
All right. Bertrand, I would like you to make a perception check for me, please.
Turn left at the roundabout. 17.
17.
No modifier.
You do watch, especially as the end of day businesses are beginning to let out, and now some of the night shifts are shifting over. The socially the energetic social portion of the evening is beginning to brim and come to life. You can see individuals who are getting dressed up to go out for a night on the town. You can see entertainers are starting to fill portions of the street. You can see a different wave of carts and knickknacks and different sellers, especially here in this portion of the Lantern Spire, are beginning to set up. And you watch as Dennis is just carefully darting through just right of the street, and would be hard to follow, but you have a keen eye. You followed some dangerous things in your past.
Indeed. Just like the whispering werewolf of the north.
You hear him.
What are you talking about? What?
I'm so glad you asked.
Whispering werewolf.
You've probably heard of my adventures across many continents, but that was one of the beasts I slayed, the whispering werewolf of
I'll
the north.
remember that.
Have you ever heard of the horrible hippogriff? Oh, shit, hold on. Straight ahead. Bearing right. At
All
the
right.
end of the road, turn round.
Meanwhile, back in the warehouse, Orem. I guess I should ask, has the scratching continued, or was that a brief beat?
I just made sure to go from the top of the door all the way down to the bottom very
Just a
slowly.
long
Yeah.
screech.
I'm just tapping now.
Fern,
Yes.
what are you doing?
You're back.
Oh, yes. Oh, sorry. Hey, I found Dorian.
Oh, hi.
He's a part of Team Backdoor now.
Welcome to the back door. How's it going up front?
Not so great. There is no more team. Us front full
They
people.
abandoned
Full
him.
frontal.
Mm-hmm. They left him.
Where did
Just
they go?
ran off.
No, they didn't exactly leave.
Horrible.
They were going to investigate. Anyway, it's just us
Investigate what?
now. Dennis, she took off, and Bertrand and Imogen followed her, and I don't know.
And we're just letting them go without.
I suppose.
I have full confidence in Imogen.
Okay. New plan. I'm gonna put my ear to the back door. Do I hear anything?
Make a perception check. I would like you to make a stealth check with advantage.
Natural 20 on the first.
Oh, well, never mind.
And a 15 on the second.
Taking a, I'm so sorry, it's a Which check? Perception check?
Perception, yeah.
16.
Nothing. Absolute silence.
Okay. Do you have any way of making things quiet? Just bringing noise down. Anything?
Not today.
Don't think so.
Okay.
I can make images that are quiet.
Can you make... Okay.
Not,
I can do
Images.
the opposite. I can make things that are really, really loud as well.
I can do that too.
So can I! Holy shit!
What are we trying to do?
Okay, plan B.
Wait, is this after plan A? Are you
Plan A is-
abandoning
we
your
have a plan A?
plan?
Plan A is shit now. It's plan B.
All right.
Wait, why
How
is
many
plan A
people were
shit?
outside? Like, how many people on the street? What did you see?
When I left my post, no one. No one. The coast was clear.
Okay, we're gonna... At the very least, the two of us, we're all gonna go. This is time to do this.
Go where?
We're just gonna go out front very casually, and we're gonna get inside, because this is taking too long, and we've got a man inside.
Wait, but it's
Gotta go.
locked, so people will see us going in.
Let me see what I can do about
Should we
that.
try to go in this door?
It's a loud door.
Let's.
Unless you can, like, heat the lock or something.
Well, we want to see if people come in, right?
Is
So why
Orm in
would we
there?
go in?
He is.
Are we the intruders?
We will be. That's the hope.
Is this a... Maybe this is like a reverse timeline situation, and it's like we're jumping
sake.
back and we're about to catch ourselves in the act.
Oh, wow.
I just want to get our friend. Let's
Should
go
I
to
burn
the front.
it down the door?
Can you quietly melt? We try not to make noise. Can you... Does no one crime?
Oh, wait,
Okay.
hang on. If Orem is inside, why can't he just unlock it for
Yeah,
us?
that's a great idea.
I have been trying to get his attention, and he is not opening the door.
Wait, hang on. Orem! How's it going? Do you want us to come inside?
I thought the idea was to wait and see what happened.
Well, we've been waiting for like 5 minutes and nothing is happening.
It's really not that long.
Should we continue to wait or do you need assistance?
I think I'm good. How about you just freak me out if there's a problem?
All right. He's fine.
Did you ask him to open the door?
Oh, I said we open the door. And he said to stay outside.
If he's fine, I guess it's okay. But this is just... The longer this takes, the more that can go wrong. That's all I'm saying.
I guess I'm still confused on the goals.
Yeah, I gotta say I'm with Laudna on this one. What are we trying to achieve here?
Yeah, I think I lost track of why we're here.
The theory was to get in and take a look around
Well,
and see
we're
what we
in,
could find.
but it doesn't sound like
But
we're.
nothing's happening in there. Can't hear anything. Clearly, there's nothing happening in there. There's nothing to listen
But
to.
meanwhile, two of our associates are on a wild chase across town, and we're just letting them go.
There is nothing else to be fucking done other than maybe
handle
speed this up.
Herself, all right? Imogen's great. She's got everything totally in control.
Speaking of which, if you could make
Straight ahead.
make either a perception or investigation check with advantage because you are getting guidance from Bertrand.
Perception or an investigation?
Correct. This is glancing around the town and trying to discern streets in a rapid pace, covered with people. You've been to this city for a little bit, but you don't know it that well.
13.
13. Okay, that's not bad actually. You almost get tripped up a couple times, and a couple vendors kind of rush out to you and try and catch your attention, and you just kind of push it off. And as you're still pushing through and focusing on Bertrand, the whispers still kind of peek into the periphery a bit, and you're having to keep them at bay. And as you continue onward, you can keep visual on Bertrand as you continue.
That's great, because that's the only way I'm going to be able to keep mental stuff with you.
These feel like there are knives in them. God, I miss cartilage.
I can talk to you. Look, I can talk to you for 3 minutes max if you're out of my sight. So every once in a while, just make
Jump.
sure.
Here, look, jump!
Oh God!
Ow!
I got you. Just keep going.
Jump!
Bertrand.
Bearing right.
All right.
A short walk later, you watch as you come to a familiar portion of the Lantern District, of the spire. where you see the very same Weary Way Tavern that you had previously stopped by. Dennis rushes into. Now, at this point in night, where the sun is predominantly gone and the orange and purple hues are transitioning now into deeper blues and eventually the darkness of a star-covered nightscape. The interior is warmly lit, and you can see many patrons have now arrived, and there is music emerging from the open front door space in a kind of a welcoming display. You can see there's a couple of dancers on stage that are in the process of just doing this kind of hearty jig performance. Most people seem either not drunk enough to be appreciating it or focused on the food in front of them, but it is a lively place with many different tables and spacious areas, and Dennis just kind of vanishes into the crowd from this distance.
Oh, shit. My notes are so organized, but just for everyone else, did we stay at the Weary Way Tavern before or the Spire by Fire?
Spire by Fire.
Got it. Okay. So, Danas makes her way into the crowd. I'll push in and just try and keep eyes on, but I'll also pull the band out of my ponytail and let my hair go into my face a little bit so I can just kind of mask the sides as I push through with my little shawl, trying to get eyes on her.
Okay.
Just trying to keep eye contact.
I'm here for the Pantene commercial.
I'm outside. Where did you go? Where'd you go? Let's see.
Inside the Weary Way Tavern.
Where?
Inside the Weary Way.
The tavern. All right.
There. We stayed at the Weary Way.
We did? Or the Spire by Fire?
We drank at the Spire by Fire and had a fight there, but we stayed at the Weary Way.
We slept at the Weary Way, right?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Are we really?
Oh, you're right. Actually, I'm so sorry.
Okay.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah, so
Danny!
it's somewhat familiar.
It's not Danny's fault.
It is not Danny.
I have notes. I'm just not used to having good notes.
Our
Getting
fault.
the urge to nap.
It feels like it's been 4 weeks since last night.
I know. Why does it feel?
Because it's been a long week.
So since the hair's down, just as I'm looking for Dennis, also looking at the room real fast just to see if there are any familiar faces, anybody that works for Lord Esteros, or anybody else that might be clocking me with this shaggy.
Make a perception
shawl.
check for me.
Okay. 6.
6. Glancing across this room, you have no gauge on Dennis. There's probably about 40 or so patrons in this room, and the room could hold well over 100 comfortably. Well, not terribly comfortably, but functionally. Not a fire hazard necessarily yet. But within the current group, you do not see a sign of Dennis. You can see there's the bar in the back. There's a number of kind of alcove, almost bench seats that are situated. They're mostly full, a few that are kind of empty. You can see there are 2 different staircases that lead to different portions of the upper inn area of the tavern. You can see a number of tables in the front where people are eating, laughing. Some are doing some mild gambling with dice or cards. It is what you'd expect of a lively cusp of night tavern atmosphere, but no sign of your quarry.
And it's going, the music's going, so people aren't really checking. I mean, it's like a healthy vibe in the place, right?
Yeah.
It's not quiet. Okay. Just simple process of elimination. I'll try and keep pushing towards the back of the tavern and also keeping my eyes on the 2 staircases to see if she happens to move up. Just trying to get to the other side, see if I can see anything.
Imogen, what do you do?
I get to the outside of the tavern, and I'm just gonna kind of stand on the outside.
Okay.
I probably shouldn't follow you in here. I'm afraid you'll notice me again.
I can't see her. I
You
lost
can't
her.
find. You've lost her?
Yeah, she's
I'm gonna go around to the back of the tavern and see if maybe she cut through.
Okay. You dart around the back of the tavern and check the alleyway. You can see there is a kind of older half giant that's in the process of dumping, looks like rotted vegetables into this small trough-like container on the side, and begins just mulching them. Kind of stops and looks up at you. Can I help you?
How do you get in here? I can't find the entrance anywhere.
Back where you came, there's a big door.
Oh. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I'm just gonna turn around.
Keeps crunching them. Yeah, no sign of Dennis in the back.
Have you made your way in yet?
No, I was checking out the back.
Damn it. Fuck.
Bertrand, are you looking at the staircases? I mean, should she maybe go upstairs?
I'm looking. Anything?
Your eyes are scattered around the room, but you're having a hard time focusing.
Meet me inside. Meet me at the bar. Use a code name. I'll be posted up Try not to look like you're hitting on me.
You just hear me sigh in your head.
Are you okay? Do you need assistance?
Make my way inside.
You trying to?
I go over to
Are you
the
making an
bar.
entrance, or are you trying to slink in?
I'm just gonna try to slink in, and also like, how do I avoid? Like, I'll just walk straight over to the bar.
Are you doing anything to adjust your appearance, or?
I mean, I stayed here last night. I mean, I don't know. I have purple hair. You know, I'm pretty.
Well, to be fair,
That's true.
There's a lot of varied people from all over Exandria here. People who largely within the city, from all walks of life. It's a colorful crowd, so it's not like you stand out like a sore thumb necessarily.
Bertrand's doing his best CIA thing. He looks like Val Kilmer in The Saint, where he's being the French poet and the artist, and he's like,
all right.
What a ripper.
The Eldwitcher.
What are you doing?
What are you talking about?
You don't have no disguise?
I don't have a disguise, Bertrand. Plus, I mean, it's a tavern. People come to drink.
Did you use my name?
Barry.
Same letter?
I start looking around.
Make a perception check.
Oh no.
Oh no.
3.
3. Looking around the room here, you do not have eyesight on anybody that looks or resembles Dennis. Looks like your eyes have failed you.
I think we lost her.
All right.
But
We've got to work on your clandestine skills.
what are you talking about?
I mean, it's fine.
We should head back to the group.
What?
Look, now we can tell them where to go, right? I mean, like, this is a new lead. Unless you want to hang out around the back, I'll go get the group, let them know what's going on, and yeah. You just keep looking like yourself and make sure that, you know, he doesn't leave here.
I suppose you're right, young girl.
What are you doing?
Are you still looking around, or are you just kind of make another perception check?
Look out the radar, baby.
Okay.
11.
Wow.
And the vibe at the same time. The hip out.
Yeah, Chris Christopher.
I mean, as you flip your hair on the left-hand side, as you enter what would be the left-hand side of the Weary Way, you see one of those little alcove booth-like sections. There is a small figure that currently has their hands around a mug and is just kind of sitting there, looking out over the crowd nervously. That's all you can make out with an 11.
Hot tick, hot. Hot.
Why are you keep saying hot?
Eyes
What are you?
on target.
What does that mean?
We have luck. I found her. Be cool.
Should I leave now that you know where she is?
Shit, this is the break we needed, Imogen.
Imogen, make a stealth check to see if you're managing to not, because you're in the eye line of this particular booth that you have not noticed.
Be cool, honey bunny.
No.
Love you too, honey bunny.
4.
4. Okay.
No.
That's all.
Okay. Is she over my back shoulder, or like is she behind me at the?
If you're at the bar and you're leaning on this arm, she would be kind of over.
Oh, I can see her.
You can see her.
Don't turn around.
Don't turn around.
No, don't. She is at a booth at your 6 o'clock.
Should I?
That's the
Did she
direction
does she
you'll-
look like she sees me? Did she see me?
I'm looking at you so that
I know,
as
well,
to
I'm
not-
leaning
Stop
so you can
moving
look
your
kinda
fucking
past
head.
me.
No, look. Every time you do that,
see?
you look more drunk than I do.
Dennis has moved from the booth and has vanished from sight.
Oh no!
Fuck! Come with me. Help me outside.
Oh gosh.
Help me outside. I'm
Oh,
gonna be
Barry,
sick.
you're
I'm gonna be sick.
getting so drunk again.
Barry.
Make a deception check, both of you.
Oh god!
Words
Like a
and words.
30 DC. There's no way.
Get them all out of your system now.
What'd you get?
What'd you get?
I got a 9.
5.
I rolled a 5.
All right, so what are you two doing?
Well, he wanted to walk outside, so that's all we're doing.
Meet me outside. Meet me outside. Yeah. Yeah.
I think we're being kind of obvious.
Oh.
I say in your head.
We're gonna plan to go out the back, but is there any sign of her up the stairs or up in the updoor area? Upstairs?
Not currently, no.
Fuck. Eyes towards the door?
Eyes towards the front door, you mean?
Yeah, like, is she heading towards the exit?
You do not see anyone heading towards the exit that looks like her.
I saw her for 1 second! Maybe let's go. Is the booth empty now?
It looks like the booth is empty, yeah.
Let's go check out the booth.
I go sit down like you're my dad taking me out for a nice
I've been doing
evening
this
of
for
drinks.
years. She could be invisible. So just act like you're gonna sit down and maybe she'll be like, "Eh."
So maybe on our way.
What's the matter?
Maybe on our way to the booth. We should just swing our arms around. Just in case, she's next to us.
Better and better by the second. You're gonna just start pirouetting around the bar?
It was like one of those kids on a dark wave dance night, just by yourself in the middle of the dance floor.
She's gonna do the Molly Ringwald.
Just in case we catch her,
Let's go.
Yeah, just walk.
As you both walk past the bar, you see there is a figure with a sloshing stein in their hand, wearing work leathers, kind of a light gray skin with horns curled around their ears, shaved head. It looks like they've had a hard day's work. Just watching both of you and then moves away.
Try the mead.
You head to the booth?
Yep.
And you just, windmill in this space?
We'll just kind of get there and then we're like,
loosey-goosey, just swinging our arms a little
All right,
harder than
all right.
normally
All right.
as we walk over.
Nothing catches your hands or arm.
Okay, well.
is there a depression in the seat cushions of the booth?
Make a perception check or investigation check, your
buttocks.
choice.
17!
No, there are none.
19.
Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
If I did an investigation, it would be 19. Any sort of like the business card that she dropped. I don't know. Is there anything there that looks like might have been from her?
It looks like the mug that she was holding was left behind on the table, but that's it.
Get a DNA sample.
Yes.
This hound has got his teeth locked in.
All right. Back to the others.
Sorry, Barry. Sorry, Barry.
Meanwhile, what are the rest of you doing?
Ashton,
Yeah.
you said you had a plan.
I do.
What's your plan?
We go around the front,
All right.
we open the door,
Okay.
and we all go in because clearly there's just nothing else happening because half the group walked away.
How do we open the door?
I will try and pick the lock.
Should I, once again, just have Orem open it for us? Or are we setting up a challenge, for practice?
Oh,
for
no,
later?
I keep forgetting you can talk to people. Maybe have him open the door.
So, but here's I think where I'm confused. What are we supposed to be seeing if someone came in the building? And if we're in the building, how do we see if someone comes in the building?
There was supposed to be someone out there, and they decided to do this instead.
I wonder if someone, maybe it's not a good idea that we're all in the back, because what if someone walks in the front?
Right.
And I don't know.
So should we have a new front door team? Who's it gonna
Well, some folks should go in so that Orem isn't alone in there, right?
And we should investigate the space as well, right?
And if you need someone to stay in the back, I don't mind doing that if you want.
I'm gonna need you for a second if we're gonna pull this plan
All right.
off.
Can you see in the dark?
I don't know. Can I?
It'd be under senses. I do not believe you can.
I don't think I can. I'm pretty sure I can't. But I've got a light. I keep a light in my bag.
Well, I got pretty good
You do?
vision. Yes. in
Clearly.
darkness.
Okay. Yeah.
So maybe I can go inside,
That's a good idea.
and then we'll take it from there.
And then we'll have two people
that's a
inside,
great
someone in the
plan.
front, someone on the back. Everything should be fine.
Just covering all of our bases.
Who's staying in the back?
Probably be the two of us and put you back in the
We'll
front.
go in the front.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Less suspicious
Wait,
somehow.
wait.
I don't
So
understand
you're going
why,
in
but
solo?
somehow.
Well, not solo.
Well, with
Orem's in
Orem.
there.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, okay.
Yes.
Okay, great. Good luck.
Orem!
I'm gonna get used to this. Yes.
Would you open the door?
Yeah, just 1 second.
The back door.
I will
Or the
move
front.
towards where I heard the scratching on a door.
Okay.
Do I find it? Do I have to search for a door?
I will
in
say
darkness?
a little bit of time. You're aware of the surroundings. You were in here earlier when it was lit, so it doesn't take you too long to get there. Yeah, you do kind of jam your leg a little bit. You do get to the door, and you reach it, and you see there is an area where a handle is. As you tug, it doesn't move. And you guys, if you recall, the back door is
sealed.
It's sealed.
Sealed.
Maybe tug it a little harder.
Oh, hey.
The other door was one.
Maybe it pushes in. But does it push or do we pull?
Let's just go to the front door.
Close the door. It's locked.
Can he hear us through the door?
Very, very faintly. Now that you're all right up against it.
Are you okay in there? I mean, I can't see anything, but nothing's happening.
Yeah, let's go in the front door and keep.
Why is the door sealed?
Exactly.
That's weird.
They locked it up because business is done for the day.
No, they would seal it
sealed
up.
from the outside.
The door is sealed, but is there a gap
gap.
in the bottom? Like, in the bottom of the door, like a normal door?
I thought you said last time there was no gaps.
No gap.
There's like
Right, it was all.
It's like a big
yeah, it was a barn sliding door that's been like sealed and welded against it.
Let's just go in the front door.
Yeah.
Should we try the front door?
What was that last part?
I just asked if you could try the front door.
On my way.
Okay, we'll go up front. All right, we'll come with you. Are you okay back here? Okay,
Make some noise. If you hear noise, we'll come rushing in.
we'll holler. Okay.
All right. So the rest of your team back door heads to the front door?
All of us?
3 of you.
I think you're staying in the back.
With
Or do you
Mr.
want to come in
Drunk.
the front?
I'll stay in the back with Ashley.
Don't know why.
And as you go, I'll just say, like, if anything happens back here, I'll send you a feeling.
That's so sweet.
Oh, and also, I'll just cast guidance in case you need it for the next minute or so.
That's a good feeling.
Yeah, it is. All right.
All right.
Okay.
Hustle.
So you all make it back to the front door as you're kind of fumbling through back to the front portion of it where the door is there, and you can let's make an investigation check for me.
Sure.
With disadvantage because you're dealing without any vision here.
Real bad, yeah. Real bad. That is 4.
You find the door, but you are not quite sure how the mechanism that locks and bars this door functions. You don't know where there would be like a turn portion or a knob or a slide that gets it open. It's just barred, and you're not quite sure how to.
I think I can reach the. You're gonna have to open it from your side.
Shit.
Okay. I'm gonna. Yeah.
I don't know. No, try the door.
Make a strength check for me.
This is what I've been waiting for. This is everything I've been waiting for.
Okay,
With
with
some
guidance. This is straight. Oh wait.
Just a strength
it's
modifier,
packed.
yeah.
Okay, so because here's my question.
Always a good sign.
With the okay, that is it's just not a saving throw.
Correct.
Just no, even though they're the same. Okay, so that is a 19 total minus 3.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
So 16.
Okay,
Those are
not
numbers.
bad, not bad. As you pull on the door, you watch as the muscles tense and your shoulders kind of pop out of the socket slightly from the pull, And as you focus even harder, there's this like odd magical darkness that kind of like swells around the muscles in the shoulder and reinforces as you tug once more, and the door kind of it doesn't open entirely, but you can see the metal on it kind of bends a bit, and whatever mechanism is holding it shut appears to be somewhat damaged and lessened in its strength.
Nice. But I didn't open it.
It's still barred.
All right.
Okay, so it's barred. It's barred? Is it barred from the inside? It was barred.
I just kind of pop my shoulder back inside.
Oh.
All right. Well.
Okay, well, what? Is it locked?
It appears to be locked and barred. Yeah.
I am frantically looking over my shoulders while these two fucks
Make a
with this
perception
lock.
check.
Yeah. Okay. For perception, just straight 14.
14. Okay. Glancing around, nobody seems to have currently gained any attention, though there was some noise from the pulling of the door and the knocking and such upon arrival. So who knows how long it'll be, but currently you feel no prying eyes.
Did Ashton come up to the front?
No. Did we hear it in the back? The noise?
You would have heard the...
Oh, for fuck's sake.
They're trying their best.
A lock picking kit.
Oh. Okay.
It's not like my forte,
Well,
but I could try.
you could give it a try. You've already used your superhuman strength.
That was amazing.
That was really cool.
Never felt so strong.
Oh my gosh, that was just so neat.
Oh, thank you. All right.
Okay, I think you should try it. Oh, you're not here.
Kind of like crack my fingers a little bit.
Okay.
Is there does it have a lock that's pickable?
It does have a lock that would be pickable, yes.
all right.
And it looks like the damage to the door may have done good to it, may have done bad to it, you're not sure. It did something, it may have hindered or helped your attempt, but if you want to go ahead and attempt to pick the lock.
I'm gonna try to hide her with my body.
Okay.
Shoulder to shoulder for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing's happening
No.
here.
You got it.
Yeah.
Real
right.
tall lady right out the door.
Are you proficient in lock picking?
I'm not proficient, no.
You just have them?
I just have them.
Okay. So just go ahead and roll a d20 and add your dexterity modifier.
All right.
It's an ability check.
Not that one. This one.
You do not have guidance.
I do not have...
I thought that's what it was.
That's a roll 20.
That's great. Plus
Plus 2, so 22.
22. As you get down there with the lock picks, it's still larger, kind of opening for the lock there, and you can see inside some of the springs are already kind of busted, and whatever kind of created this latching bar mechanism that closes this warehouse is partially damaged. And as you get the lock pick in there, it's not quite going to get what you want, but your finger can get inside.
Just kind of like slide my fingernail up a little bit in its bed to give it a little bit more length.
You find that one last little metal tumbler, and as you pull on it, as you retract the finger on the inside of the lock, you hear the rest of it slide open in the door.
Oh, good. Oh my god!
It's good to see you. How's it going?
Uneventful.
This is gonna be fun. Come on.
Come on in, I'll show you the place.
Yeah, in or out,
for the first
let's go.
time.
All right. Good luck.
And I'm gonna shut the door behind us.
Okay.
Are you in or out?
Who's in? Yeah.
Oh,
They're out,
I don't know.
and we're in.
Go in or
I went in.
Oh,
you went in?
door-
Okay.
Are you out?
You're the one who could see, right?
I'll stay outside. I'll stay outside and I'll watch. All right. Go get some stuff.
I'll scrape
You'll scrub it, I'll never that it's you.
Got another soul.
All right. Both of you. Cool. You can hear it faintly. You guys are listening for it, so you can hear the sounds of the door opening and then closing again.
Trading places.
Ashton, I feel like we should split up. Just you and me, just go two different directions. I don't know why. It just feels like that's what we're doing today. I'm just kidding.
No, I respect the urge. Yeah, these people. Okay. Something happened over there, and we're not hearing. Have you heard a creepy voice in your head?
No, not at all. Not in a while, anyway. They have good instincts, though. They just need a little bit of guidance and help, focus.
They got the door open, apparently. I've heard they got them.
Yeah.
Let's let's just keep a lookout, put our ears to the wall. I feel like they're gonna fuck something up.
Yeah, you're right.
Has the plan changed? What are we doing?
You know, I'm not entirely sure
I
what
don't
the
think
plan
we ever
was
knew what
from
the
the
plan
beginning.
was, no.
So it just kind of feels like we're making it up as we go.
Oh, it is dark in here.
Yes.
I'm gonna pull out my moon-touched scimitar, and it lights up the
Hey.
better.
2 episodes to
Long
get
walk.
light in there.
But you got there. You got there.
Level 3, but damn.
Level 3.
You want to just sit and wait? I mean, that was the first idea.
Right.
But is this a new idea?
You said you found something in here that seemed suspicious, or
No. Oh, earlier, yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Like a residue of something.
Do you think there's more to investigate in this spaceship? Look
Maybe we
around.
should just investigate. Right?
Brimstone residue?
Brimstone.
Did I know that, though? I don't-
Yes. You did, you did.
I did?
Yeah, we do. We knew.
Okay.
Brimstone.
Well, I'm gonna take a look around.
Okay.
I haven't been in here yet. It's nice.
So who's doing what?
I'll stick with Orm since we can see together if he stays close enough,
Okay.
and you can see in the dark. Right?
I can see in the dark, so I'm gonna do like a perimeter pass and kind of just look around and see if I can find any like things that look like it could be hidden entrances or weird vents, ventilation shafts that we didn't really notice before, like ways that people could maybe get
Make a
in.
perception or investigation check.
Okay.
And you know, if you need anything, just do the terrible thing again and we'll come.
What? What terrible thing?
As you were.
All right.
Okay. I'm no longer guided or blood. No,
Nope.
No,
so that was
just
just
another
once.
one time.
14.
14. It takes a little bit of time to do a thorough scan of the chamber. But looking around, aside from the storage boxes and crates, and you do see the same crates that you had managed to uncover that are still, while the lid's been put back onto them loosely, it confirms what they had previously seen as they were entering the warehouse and looking about, but no signs of any sort of hidden entrances, doorways.
Are there any desks around?
Not within this main room, but there are a couple of other chambers if you want to go ahead and explore.
Yeah, well, let's check out other chambers.
Okay. In the interim, what are the rest of you doing?
I'm going to take out my pan flute and just kind of lean up against the outside of the door and just start playing
Okay.
my pan flute.
Okay. Very nice. You guys can hear the pan flute.
Okay. Is there anything around right now? It's pretty quiet back here.
Pretty quiet. The drunk guy's starting to rouse a little bit. He's like,
Mind if I have a sip? I'm just gonna. He's got a bottle, right? He's got something or no?
he looks like he does. You go and grab for it. He isn't reacting to you doing so, and it is empty.
Oh fuck.
He just slowly gets back up and kind of hobbles off and wanders out of the alley and back into the rest of the city.
Kind of rooting for him.
I hope he does something with his life.
He's living his best life. That's fine.
You think that's it? That's his best life?
Sadly, I do.
I don't know about that.
Aim low.
Oh, I don't know about that either. I feel like he might have a lot more, more to accomplish than just being a waste of space who's just sort of drinking his troubles away.
Well, that's not necessarily a waste of space. I mean, that's a person going through shit, probably. I mean, what do you imagine? Bring it. Tell me.
For that fella?
For that fellow.
Well, just what do I imagine his life could be?
Yeah, I'm bored. Please.
Well, I just feel like, he needs something in his life. The problem that I find with not the problem. I don't want to be insulting or anything, but the issue that I find with some of you soul-touched creatures is that you always know what you want, but you don't always see what you need. And I feel like he might just need some help seeing what that is.
It's like a hobby or something like that.
Yeah, an interest, an inspiration. Like for instance, for you, like, what is the thing that you're like trying to get to that you think that you want, maybe?
That's a very interesting question. Self-reliance, certain amount of freedom to move about.
Those are good goals. It seems like you have a lot of that already.
Well, I've got some of it. It's complicated.
You're not free to move around?
Oh,
I don't.
I've got some debts.
Oh.
That that kind of hang over, and this is kind of what the money's about.
That's
honestly,
why you're always asking for jobs and whatnot.
I got some stuff I'm working through. I'm working through it.
No, one step at a time. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
You're working through it.
Yeah.
But it's the debts. It's the money thing.
It's a money. Well, it's money. It's favors, and some reputation issue. I can be difficult with people.
No.
Really?
No, you're great.
I appreciate that, but to be fair, I haven't hit you yet, like in intense anger with a giant hammer.
That's true. That glass hammer does look pretty intimidating.
It does. If it makes you feel better, you're just too adorable to smack with that thing.
Well, I appreciate that, but...
Or if we did, it would be like you would get to hit me again. It would just be like something.
Oh,
like
I don't know if I could do that.
I would. I mean, like, I keep seeing you try and use that buzzsaw, and I'm just rooting for you.
Yeah. Well,
We're just going.
I feel like I'm a little too low.
Yeah. Sorry.
As the conversation goes on and the sunset turns into night,
Oh no.
the stars beginning to peek through the sky.
Fucked up now.
Inspecting the interior of this warehouse, you begin to look about, and most of the small chambers here look like break rooms, and some side storage spaces that aren't currently being utilized because it isn't a very full warehouse, and it looks to be a small office.
Put a little cot right here, actually, and have like a little
There is an office, a
sleeping
door
area.
that is locked.
Ooh. Lockpicks.
Go ahead and roll a d20, add your dexterity modifier.
Come on. Oh, not as good. Not good this time. 9.
9. It's not budging. Right at this time, Bertrand Bell, Imogen.
Oh, yes.
You return to the warehouse.
Oh.
To find the
Oh, wait,
exterior.
we were coming. We were both heading back?
Yeah,
Oh, I thought you were going to stay there.
that was, but it's okay.
You both return to the warehouse.
You want to stay?
No.
As you arrive, you turn and Bertrand's there behind you, and you're surprised to see that
I thought you were staying behind, Bert.
I thought you said, "Come, Barry, follow me. We're going back to whatever." No.
Where's everyone?
You hear the pan flute.
Hi.
That's lovely.
Thank you. I was just passing the time. So team back door sort of became full frontal, and now they're inside.
Okay.
And a couple of them are also in the back, and I'm just keeping watch in the front.
Oh, all right. Well, we followed Dennis, the boss lady.
Yes,
We
yes.
followed her all the way to the Wayward Tavern. Weary Way. The Weary Way. And we lost her in there, but she was in there, and then she saw us. And
No. What?
I mean, did she see us?
I don't think so. No, I mean, we were being pretty sly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't-
perhaps she didn't see you.
Yeah.
She was hard to follow.
She was hard to follow. I kind of lost focus in there, and I apologize for that.
It was a bit of amateur hour. We fucked her up a little bit, but it's okay. At least we know where she went. She had a corner booth.
Listen,
And
I will not judge at all. I know this
where's
is
everyone else?
inside.
Oh,
Yes.
good.
Ashton and
Should we
fresh
move
cut
away
in the
from the
back.
front door, perhaps, just in case someone does get here and then they just see us standing here?
I open it. You can go in. We can all go in.
Oh. Well?
I can still stay outside.
No,
I mean, I could stay. You go. I've made myself.
Oh, you look very different. Should we go inside?
Sure. Are you sure, Barry?
Yeah, I
Bertram?
can do a bird call if someone comes.
Oh, all right. Or you can. Okay. Are you gonna be like across the street, just keeping an eye? How are we gonna? I'm gonna have Laudna send a message to you every once in a while, just to make sure that you're safe. All
And
right.
I'll do the same thing where I just inform her of my position every how often?
Well,
5 seconds. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Actually, do keep me posted because we can talk for a few minutes at least.
Sitting
all right?
down.
Every 5 seconds
Sitting
feels
down.
a bit excessive.
All right.
I think at this point, the two of us come running around the other side because there was a weird fucking sound that just
I
happened.
thought I heard a bird.
Fuck was that?
It sounded like a big bird.
Yeah, that was.
I'm in disguise.
We're going inside.
You going inside? All
I
right.
don't know what's happening.
Did you want to get in there?
Into this door?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is like an office or something. Maybe we could find some papers.
I have a pick too. Step back.
Oh, really?
Slash the lock.
Go ahead and make an attack.
Slash the door, as I
Yeah.
said.
And I'll make it a disarming attack. It's a 10 plus it's a 16 to hit the door.
Yeah, it definitely hits.
Okay,
Go ahead
and
and roll
that
damage.
is 12 plus my superior. 17 points of damage.
The lock.
Oh, that was cathartic.
Do your thing.
Let's go. Are you coming? Or are you going to stay?
You watch her, I'll watch you in the room.
We'll watch each other. It'll be great.
All right.
Just keep that sword out.
Sure.
It's really dark in here.
Oh,
We
Imogen?
came in.
Imogen!
I'm right. I'm.
Her voice.
You just. I'm by the door.
Okay.
Oh, good. Are you okay? Glad to have you back. Yeah. Good. Good.
Well-oiled machine.
Stay together. You guys hold hands or something. And I'll go get them.
Okay.
Run through the darkness. And hello.
Okay, let's go.
Let's hold hands while we investigate.
Sword out.
It is a relatively small chamber. It's about 10 by 7 feet. You can see there are a couple of small tables and what looks to be almost like a roll-top desk that is currently closed.
Gorgeous.
That's it.
You know, I had one of these desks in one of the cabins that I used to live in. It was like, along the way, and it was just abandoned, and I kind of fixed it up a little bit. You put a nice little stain on it. These things, they don't make them much much anymore. All right.
Anything?
Yeah, it's a roll-top desk right here.
Okay.
What else do I see? Oh, yeah, you said desk, the other
Yeah, and
stuff.
2 other small tables.
Two other
It
small
looks like they have some scraps of material on them, a couple of small tools.
Going in the desk.
Are you in the
Make an
room
investigation
too?
check.
I'm making my way through the larger factory toward you so you guys can see.
Oh, you know
I'm
what?
running toward you with light.
As you do that, I'm gonna just cast dancing lights.
Oh, great.
But that's a really neat trick you got.
Thanks. I appreciate it. I'll put it back, and I'm gonna scamper back into the back toward Orum to see what they're doing.
I always forget I can do this.
That's very cool.
12. Looking through the interior of this desk, you find there are ledgers and collective, books marking ins and outs within the warehouse, dates and materials delivered, materials distributed. It's a fairly by the book breakdown of the passage of materials in and out of the Prudage Textures warehouse. It looks like there have been a couple of mentions of missing materials, but it's been heavily. Make an intelligence check for me.
Does it look like it's been doctored or something? Just straight intelligence
Yes.
check. What is my intel? Okay. Oh, yikes! That's a 2 for a 3 total.
Ooh, okay. There's something about it that just looks a little off, and you're not sure why.
What does Loudon's hand feel like?
What does your hand feel like, Lavin?
Cold, a little clammy.
What are we talking about?
Like unnaturally cold.
Okay.
Like
So
a
you're
little.
walking in from being out in the winter.
Yeah, like someone
weather
who has like
for a bit?
really bad, like me, like someone who has really bad circulation, and just gets really like, and it's like almost a little ever so slightly tacky feeling,
Okay.
a little porous.
As we wander into the room, I'm gonna say, so
Yeah.
so Bertrand and I followed Danis, and she's over at the
Weary way.
Weary Way. She's over at the Weary Way Tavern. We lost her, but I remember Mr. Esteros said that what he wanted more than anything was us to take care of the source of the problem, and it very much seemed like she was the source.
Problem. All right.
Did you have any idea where she was headed next?
No, and we kind of lost her. But maybe if we head back over there, we could track her down.
Orm starts flipping to that book.
Yeah. Look, it looks you're smart. It looks like it's like
I just drift some.
It's look at those lines. It looks like it's smudgy almost. Like it's not. Right.
Well, for you to be an intelligence check to just kind of
I'm gonna peer over the top of Orm's head.
The lights kind of
Good.
spark and
Am I
flicker
doing
above
intelligence
you.
or investigation?
Intelligence.
19.
It looks like there have been initial findings in one handwriting, and then it looks like it's been smudged and then rewritten to downplay the amount of goods that are missing.
You're saying 2 different scripts?
In multiple different dates over time. Whenever there's any sort of indication of theft, it looks like there has been intentional use to kind of downplay the amount or retroactively alter the information within the book.
Okay, it's an inside job.
Yeah. And can we find anything else that has this secondary handwriting on it to prove that it's actually Danis making those notes?
That's such a good idea.
I could keep looking through the desk, I guess.
I will say, because you are there and the desk at your disposal, there are a number of essentially invoices that have been signed off for other vendors and distributions by Danis, and the handwriting does match.
So we take both of these books. Worst case scenario, we can take these back to Mr. Esteros and get 150 gold for finding the source.
Right.
We could, however, go over to the Weary Way Tavern and see if we can track her down and maybe take her out. Or take the source out, whatever it is. I'm not saying take her out,
For
but maybe
stealing
like...
some wool and linen? You want to kill? I'm just.
I'm not...
We can take her. We can take
Take her out of the tavern
Westeros.
and bring her...
And interrogate her.
Sure. Or stop her sources or something. I don't know.
in the street.
She did look... Mr. Bertrand is sitting in the street.
Is that safe? It's fine. It doesn't matter.
He looks
probably gonna fall asleep.
really disheveled.
Somebody should look in.
I don't remember what I was thinking.
Well, we have evidence now.
We do have evidence. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. She seemed distraught when I ran into her, when I talked to her on the street. Like, she seemed like, I don't know, like she was in trouble almost.
Was she carrying anything like it was a delivery or something?
Not that I noticed.
Like maybe
But-
someone's making her do this.
Maybe someone's making her do it. So if we follow her, maybe we can find out the greater source, you know?
We could confront her with this. It's a smoking gun.
That's true. Take this.
And take an invoice
Yes.
so we can show her we can.
Yeah, I'll
see
fold up an
the-
invoice, put it in the thing,
Okay.
put it in my bag.
And you
Got
saw
it.
her at the Weary Way?
Yeah.
The
And
wayward
that's where you
way.
left her?
Yes, that's where we lost track of her.
Okay.
Maybe the
I
Weary
get-
Way is in on it.
I get really uncomfortable in taverns, you know, I start feeling funny and I don't know, I just lost focus and I apologize, Mr. Bertrand, again.
Only in taverns, or is it a specific thing with taverns, or
It's crowds. It's
crowds?
can we just, yeah. Anyway, do you think we should head out maybe and get out of here?
Well, it seems like we have enough for part of the job. Question is, do we want to settle for that, or do we want to try to wrap the whole thing up?
I'm hanging out watching all this, I assume. Can I find an address for Dennis, is there anything around that's just got an address on it or anything like that?
Make an investigation check.
Natural 20 for 21.
Natural 20. Glancing around, even just pouring through the papers and some of the drawers in it, you feel pretty confident that there is no address for Dennis or any records that indicate that present. So at least you know you're not missing.
I was going to say, like, nothing valuable or interesting otherwise, or weird looking.
You find a handful of copper and a silver coin that are just kind of been left in a drawer.
I'll keep the silver, I throw the copper and like on the floor.
I'll go pick up the copper.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Well, we could take a shot at going to that tavern, or maybe I wonder if we could go to the theater and find her coworker and, I don't know, talk to her or lean on her.
One front door team
Oh boy.
goes to the tavern. Back door team. No, we're not doing that anymore.
It does seem like we should at least swing by the tavern to see if she's still there, right?
We should probably do it soon in case she leaves. You know, she did seem a little. I mean,
What time is
quick.
it right now?
Since you left and caught up with the group, I'd say it's been a little over 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
15 minutes.
She could still be there.
Imogen, yes. He said evidence was good, but I believe he said a person was better.
Yeah, he did. He said.
That's right.
Yes, he said 150 gold if we can discover the source of it, and 300 gold if we can stop the source of it.
All right.
Okay,
To the
let's-
tavern?
You know what
Yeah.
show at the theater is.
You have no idea.
Okay, you don't know.
Oh, Bertrand!
I'm gonna say in his head, Bertrand. Oh. Did you hear? We're coming out.
Yep, all clear.
Okay. Head out.
So we're gonna head to the tavern.
Is anybody on the street? If we come out of the building, is anyone gonna see us?
Is anyone on the street?
Make a perception check.
6.
Coast looks clear.
Clear. Go, Team Alpha.
I'm just gonna knock a little bit more shit over on the way out, just to thrash the place just a little bit.
Sure.
I'll help.
Yeah.
Push things over.
Fuck this furniture. It's been a theme. Okay.
Good to make it look like a robbery.
Oh, that's why we're doing this.
No, for fun too. Let's be fair.
Oh, you know what?
This is the fun part.
On the way out, maybe we can grab some fabric, some clothes or something we see, and we can just kind of cover ourselves up so that it's a little less obvious it's us, at least the ones that were in there before.
Are there pre-made clothes?
There are, there's a number of pre-made outfits as well as just base material to grab in here if you want to.
Just grab stuff on the way out that covers us. And
Sure.
I'm gonna throw on a tunic.
Yeah. Great.
Throw on like a little capelet that can cover my face.
Yeah, all sorts of colors at your disposal.
Yeah,
So
right.
Great.
All right, if we go over there to the Weary Way, though, it feels like you don't want to be there for reasons,
wanna
but
go
also
in.
maybe Bertrand, maybe not, because she saw you, or did she?
In here.
Oh, he's out
Well,
there.
we're making our way.
We're making our way out?
outside.
Yeah.
Okay. So you exit the warehouse, catch up with the bird.
What? Birds?
What are you? Is it? Are you cacawing? Because we're.
You changed your appearance. So I had keen eyes. I miss nothing. What did you discover?
We found a book and some shit. We're gonna go back to the tavern.
Are we getting paid, or are we going back to the?
We're gonna go back to the tavern. If we don't find her, then we can, still go to Mr. S.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Good job.
Let's go.
I'll lead the way.
Okay. You trek across, following the footsteps that you two previously walked to the Weary Way Tavern. Approaching, it is as loud, if not louder, than it was when you last left. It looks like the usuals have definitely taken up the space. You can hear what sounds like a violin already just kind of rousing a group around the small stage to the right-hand side of the interior. People are drinking, people are talking, people are laughing, people are shouting. It is a boisterous atmosphere.
Okay, before we go in, Imogen, maybe you can stay outside with me. We'll I mean, we're pretty well suited. These bitches be witches, so we'll just let you guys go in and get your shot, shall we? What do you say? All right, go get him.
Do all of us know what Danis looks
We
like?
describe her. I describe her to everyone.
I'm gonna go in.
Okay.
Who's going in?
I'm gonna go in. I'm going to get a drink and hang by the front door.
I'll stroll in as well.
I'll, I guess maybe try the back.
Been on the back door all day.
Back,
So
yes.
sure, why not?
I'll rejoin the back door.
I'll describe what the back door looked like, just so you know what to expect.
Okay.
Okay. Those of you who are inside, what are you doing? You said you're getting a drink. at
Getting
the
a
bar.
drink, sitting by the door, looking around.
Make a perception check.
Yeah. That tends to go okay. Not this time. Natural 1.
I biffed it too. I rolled. I have advantage
You're in
on
there.
perception.
Oh, really?
But
This place is crowded.
It's very crowded, and it's you're no luck so far glancing and seeing a person of that size. I mean, you only just got here.
I'm checking the ceiling.
Yeah. I mean,
Is the band full on playing, or are they just set? Did you say they're playing or setting up?
there is a person with like a small fiddle playing, and you can see there's other performers that are kind of in the process of getting instruments ready, like a backup performance.
I'm gonna walk on over to them with the musicians' vibe and ask them. Excuse me, I know you guys are about ready to play, but have you seen a small gnomish woman around here this evening? Maybe looking a little bit nervous, out of place, anything like that? And slowly pull a silver piece out of my pocket and just kind of twiddle it in my fingers.
Make a persuasion check.
Come on. Let's go hard. Let's go.
come on.
Let's go, 21.
This isn't one of the fiddlers. This is somebody you see is pulling out this like long sitar-like instrument and is in the process of getting ready to start tuning. Goes. There is a patron like that, and indeed, they've been sitting over there for a bit, but absconded up that staircase about 3 minutes ago, I'd say.
Thank you so much. Have a wonderful show tonight. And I go in to shake his hand and palm him the silver.
Goes ahead and takes it, and indeed, and enjoy your night.
You too. Run back. Who's in here?
Are you gonna perform?
What?
You were talking to the musicians. I figured you were figuring out a tune to play.
No, we're doing Plan B. I'm doing Plan B. So he said 3 minutes ago he saw Dennis go up those stairs just 3 minutes ago.
2 sets of stairs, like towards the back, and the one to the right was what they had pointed to.
This that way.
Yeah.
Let's gather everybody and get up there then. Right?
Okay.
Let's figure this
Should
shit
I
out.
make my fucking way up there?
Very impressed. We don't have everybody yet. Can we
No. Why doesn't that?
Let's get everybody back.
Okay.
Can anybody I'm gonna walk outside.
There we go.
Down my drink, put it down, and I walk the fuck out.
Alrighty.
Walk outside.
You can mark off 3 copper for your drink.
Yep, sure.
Fuck yourself.
As we see him come outside, did we lose her again?
Nope, we got her. Come on.
Make sure my the hair's covered.
All right.
Imogen, if you need anything in there, just I'll be right next to you. All right?
I'm gonna start clumping up the
And
stairs.
I'll be right on the other next to you. You can be in the middle of
Quietly,
us.
or
That's so comforting, actually. Thank you.
But it's a stairway surrounded by like 50 to 100 people.
yeah, it's a busy room.
Yeah.
What you trying to do?
I'm just walking up the stairs.
Oh shit!
So as you guys are talking, working this out, you see Fern's already just going up the staircase without you.
Love the initiative. I'm going up
Yeah,
too.
I start trail.
Okay. As you all begin to follow behind, heading up this staircase, and it goes up to the second floor of this, this multi-floor establishment here. You get up and turn the corner, and you can already see it's a long hallway, and there are just doors right and left. You've now entered the inn portion of the establishment, and you can see room doors. There's probably, as it continues downward before curving to the left, and you get the sense from the outside. And now that you're looking in, the front is where most of the kind of party atmosphere happens, and then the building itself is a large square behind it, and it's 3 stories up, and it kind of around that square is where all the additional rooms in the interior and exterior are. You saw some balcony fronts out the front of it, so you get a kind of a general vibe of this large rectangular structure. So you curve around the way, you see it on the hallway, and there's about 5 or 6 doors on each side of the hall before it curves to the back.
Letters?
Yeah.
You had the ability earlier to open your mind up. I heard your thoughts. Can you do that again?
To hear other people's?
To see if you can hear her down the hallway. I would do it, but
You can't.
I'm a little overwhelmed.
She can.
I can't.
She can.
Okay.
It's just a lot for her, all right.
I can. It helps if
She's
I
very
can.
capable.
I believe you, and that's wonderful that you're sticking up for your friend. I can open up my mind and hear some thoughts. It helps if I can see them, but I will at least be able to hear if there are people in rooms, you know.
Would you recognize the thought pattern?
I don't know. I've only used this spell once in this campaign.
What's a campaign?
You can use the spell to detect the presence of thinking creatures that you can't see.
Yep.
But I don't know if I can really hear thoughts that way. I would just
You
know
can-
that they are there.
You can search for thoughts within 30 feet of you once. The spell can penetrate barriers. So yeah, you can use the spell to detect the presence of thinking creatures you can't see, I'll say. And then if once you've acknowledged them, then yes, you might be able to.
Okay.
Discern that same.
Okay. Then yes, I will open up my my inner gadgetry and try to sense the thoughts of those around me with detect thoughts.
Okay.
And then I guess
I'm just gonna keep my hand on his shoulder.
I'll just kind of go around the perimeter of the hotel.
Okay.
That hallway.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
sort of feeling.
Alrighty. Continuing down, kind of rolling forward and concentrating. First room is bereft of any sort of thought. The next room has 2 individuals, and you take a moment to focus, and even just the surface read, it is primal. Amorous. You continue. The next room to the right, there is a person sleeping. Not familiar. The next room, nothing. You come around the back bend, and the first room on your right as you turn, which is kind of out-facing towards the next street or alley to the back of where the structure was, you sense many figures. Like, just an initial impact as you kind of come into the space. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10.
And this room isn't marked as like a suite or anything different?
It's one of the larger rooms, but you're not sure. You know, you're not familiar with the space and what's there. But
Great in.
But one of the even just an initial impact, you can gather or glean a familiar thought pattern as to the person you met in the warehouse earlier.
Wow. I think we got something in this room.
That's wonderful.
But there might be many others in there as well.
It sounds like a lot.
Maybe we can scare them, smoke them out.
Oh?
I had that idea too. Feels like a bad one, but
You can like vaguely hear. Are you at the door or are you all
Yeah, I
back?
guess so, right? Yeah.
On the other side.
I feel like maybe some of
I'd
us
say-
are hanging back up the hall.
Remind me,
You
are
guys
we
do
all
the same.
together or?
Yeah, we're all
I
just
feel
traipsing around this
like
hallway.
we went up
Yeah.
on our
We're all
own.
further out.
Yeah, just to
Further
like
ahead.
listen through.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Orin.
send back a message to you and let you guys know that this is the door.
This is the girl.
Were you traveling along with them or are you staying back?
Yes, I would. I would have traveled with them
Okay.
because I'm light.
You do hear very, very faint voices from underneath the door that fresh cut grass pointed out.
And does it sound like her?
Make a perception check.
That's better. 22.
22. As you kind of hear some of the whispers, it's just hushed voices. You kind of get low right to where the crack under the door is and listen in, and you hear, I don't really have much else to say. There were some rough-looking folks, and an old man started coming around asking questions about deliveries, and I think I really... There was some woman that came in by a business. I ran into her again. I'm just getting uncomfortable. I think we're being found out. There's a pause in the voice. A second voice, unfamiliar voice, comes through. Uncomfortable because you cannot be trusted to keep your mouth shut. Because you are incapable of handling yourself. Tell me, should I be uncomfortable as well?
While I'm listening to this, I just start thinking she's in danger.
No, not at all. I thought you would want to know. Most definitely. And I thank you. Did you tell them anything else? A pause. Well, I suppose we need to adjust our supply lines. I'll look into it. Dennis, I appreciate your contributions. I will be no longer requiring your services. Oh, no.
I kicked the door.
Oh, no!
Okay.
Full speed. Oh God, no!
Make a strength, this would be a strength check. Against a locked door.
I start clomping.
I see this happen. I'm running full speed.
Yeah.
You got it, okay.
I follow behind. Oh, no.
Boom! The door cracks and splinters,
doors.
but does not push open. And all you hear now at this point is, and
I'll slash the door too now.
I'm gonna
At this point,
cast-
we're all in.
Let me know when I'm close enough.
False life on myself?
okay.
Calling it now?
I'm
Knocked
gonna
on.
cast.
False life is on.
I'm gonna cast mage
Raged
armor.
and ready to hit.
All right. And what's
Mage armor on myself.
Mage armor on yourself. You got it. All right, and go ahead and make your attack roll.
She's just choking on a grape, you guys.
This is dumb.
Oh, sorry.
Figure out where I put my rolls again. There we are. All right. Yeah. Okay. Let's hit the door. Yes. Fuck's sakes.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a.
He doesn't want to say it.
I just threw everything because I hadn't set this up. 9. I rolled a 9.
You hit the door and it impacts, but from the angle that you're coming at and rushing, it just glances off the wood, splintering it further. The door is damaged, but it is a sturdy door, and you guys are having a rough time with it.
It's made out of
The rest of you have now rushed up to the door. It's always the fucking doors, I swear to God. The rest of you have rushed up now. What are you doing?
Can I see? Is there a crack to where I can see inside?
Not enough, no.
Not enough?
Not with those rolls,
Is this like
unfortunately.
hotel space? Are we getting clocked by the rest of the establishment?
There's nobody yet. This has all happened very quickly, and the hallway is currently empty. You knock. Does everyone wait after the knock?
I'm just going.
All right, both of you roll attacks on the door.
Before they slash again, I'll cast Bless on both of them.
All right, on
God.
Orem and Ashton.
And who else?
Oh, I get one more.
There's 3 for Bless.
Imogen. No, yes, Imogen. Yeah.
13 to hit.
13 to hit does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, thank God.
So you said Orem, Ashton, and Imogen.
Yep, correct.
You got it.
I brought up your room service.
And these two are like,
I cannot believe how shitty these rolls are.
Okay.
9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. The door splinters in a bit, and you can just barely begin to see through. And what'd you
I
roll?
ducked the hell under his gigantic hammer. I rolled a 23, and I got 8 points of slashing damage.
The door splinters open off the hinges, broken, scattered to the side. Elements of it just fall to the floor and skitter forward.
I'm instantly gonna telekinetic shove whoever is next to Danis, like, like just push him back 5 feet if I can.
You glance in, make perception check.
Who's in there yet?
Oh,
that's
what is-
a weirdo.
That's a
cock.
weirdo. I liked it, but yeah, it was cocked. Perception, 14.
14. You go in to do that? Nobody.
Oh shit! There's nobody there.
There's nobody. You do you run into the room and look around?
No, just at like the door.
The door? You don't see anybody from the door. All you see is from the other. You see there's a closed window that leads to a balcony. You can see what looks to be there's some like torch, like magical torchlight, kind of flickering in the chamber, giving a little bit of ambience to the space. You see what looks to be some sort of a heavy armoire, some sort of a furniture closet on the opposite side. There's a table in the middle of the room with some chairs, but in the low light here, and just glancing beyond what you can see right now, no person.
No Danis?
No Danis?
Not right now, no. The door's open.
I'm gonna run in and smash the closet, see what the fuck's in it.
Go in. The door's open.
Okay. You rush into the room, go over, and you roll an attack for the closet.
22.
22, roll damage.
All right.
We hate furniture.
Apparently, yeah.
12 points of damage.
It's gonna move, I know it.
You slam into this large cabinet, just breaks in as the doors fall into it, and the top structure of it kind of collapses inward. You skip back a minute, and you hear on the inside of the cabinet, and you see movement coming from the splinters, at which point a voice from behind you goes, "Oh, interesting. Wasn't expecting more visitors." You glance over your shoulder, and you can see by the desk, kind of up on top of it, some sort of a humanoid figure in the dark shadows of the corner. Cloak kind of wrapped around the shoulder, peering off the front end. You see this sallow, kind of pale dwarven face with a very, like, kind of scraggly kept chin beard that looks patchy and nasty. Kind of greased hair pulled back. Just amongst the black cloak and clothing, it's just almost like a floating head. We're talking like the weird flashes of Pazuzu in The Exorcist. It's just kind of staring at you from the far corner, and you hear other strange skittering throughout the chamber. And that's where we're gonna take a break.
Shit.
Back here in just a minute to see where this goes.
I completely forgot we had to take a break. Like I'm just.
I did too. I forgot we
I
had
shut the door behind him.
Good night. Yeah, we'll be back here in just a few minutes, and we'll pick up from there.
Finally.